Today we're going to do order of operations, and that's a rule that you use during mathematical expressions, simplifying them, and so on. And you can remember it by "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally," or by parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Now we'll do an example. I'm going to put the PEMDAS up in the corner so we can remember. So let's start with 2 squared times 10 minus 6. So first of all, we're looking up there and we have exponents. That's going to be our first operation we do. So 2 squared is 4. And then you bring down the rest of the numbers. Next in the "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally" is multiplication, which is 10 times 4. And that equals 40. And you bring down the minus 6. And lastly, we have subtraction, which is 40 minus 6, which equals 34. Now for our next example, we're going to do 4 plus 6 minus 6 divided by 2. So we look up at our little acronym, and the first thing we find is there's parentheses. So we have to do the operation inside the parentheses first, which is 4 plus 6. And that equals 10. And then you bring down the rest, so minus 6 divided by 2. And then we find that there's division. So we do 6 divided by 2 next, which equals 3. And then bring down the 10 minus. And then lastly, it's subtraction again, so 10 minus 3 is 7. And for our last example, we're going to do 2 times 5 plus 3 in parentheses and subtract 6 divided by 3. And here we're using parentheses as the multiplication symbol. But you can see that parentheses are in there, so we do that operation first. So 5 plus 3 is 8. And then you bring down the parentheses. 2 times 8 minus 6 divided by 3 now. So next is going to be multiplication, and in this case we're using parentheses for the multiplication. So 2 times 8 is 16. We're going to go left to right for the multiplication and division, because there's multiplication and division in this problem. So we can also do the 6 divided by 3 next, which equals 2. Then at last we'll do subtraction. So 16 minus 2, which equals 14. I hope that gave a little insight into order of operations. Thanks for watching.